Hey, wait a minute. Is that really what I thought that was in the thumbnail? Come on, let's dive in and find out. Good morning, everybody. We are back at it. Let's see, we got some aluminum. Aluminum. You can see I still have some things left over in here from our last street scrap that I haven't got cleared out yet. This, unfortunately, is not steel. It's just like a fiberglass. I think what we're going to have to do is just bend you up. Let's do one more bend on you. Like that. And another one like that. There we go. Boy, that would have been nice if that was all sheet steel. I'd loaded up the truck and been done today. Come along, satellite dish. Let's go for a ride. There we go. I was working on some stuff yesterday. A few little odds and ends to get rid of. Hello, ceiling fan. Well, it appears to be another ceiling fan kind of week, kind of day. Come on over here. There you go. All right. Light bulbs and everything. And we had a broken light bulb here. Let's see. I don't really want the light bulbs, especially the breaking ones. So let's carefully remove you. Hey, good morning. You all picked up. All right. I'm not gonna take your fancy little tree. I guess we'll grab the can. Let's let it sit back there and drain. Hello, mailbox. You are very useful. I'm going to take you. I like mailboxes for putting small stuff in. Is that a big old hawk that just landed there? It was a big old hawk. Let's sneak up on him and see what Mr. Hawk is up to. Must be something there. Huh. I also saw a piece of scrap I want to grab, so let's see what the hawk does when I get out of the... I don't know what in the world that hawk was doing. Okay, you all know that I do not normally take entire grills, but let's take a look at this guy. He's actually in pretty good shape, and he's not that big. And it's been kind of a slow day. The microwave I picked up at a little bit earlier. Let's get you guys out of the way for a minute. Yeah, the microwave. There's a whole bunch of kids around. It was weird. It was like, you know, there were some kids. Every time I turn around, there was some kid coming around on a bike, on a roller skate. So I finally just said, all right, I can't take the risk that I accidentally get one of them in the video. So I just stopped recording when I picked up the microwave. So that'd be a good one to go, to pull some motors out of and stuff like that. course the grill plate, that's just, isn't that just justice that the grill plates fell out and got in the way? There we go. And this motorcycle muffler, I don't know if you remember, that was from a few pickups ago. I took off the stainless steel part, bracket. Nothing to the rest of it. All right. So for everybody who's giving me grief about not picking up grills, there you go. Picked up a grill. I mean, that was just the perfect grill for me to pick up too. Just the right size. Put you there. Just the right size and relatively clean, so a good pickup. It's another trampoline or screen enclosure or something of that nature. Yeah, trampoline, that's the spring. All right. In you go. So as you all recall, in my last video, I asked you to comment on, do you prefer, when I'm doing these repetitive type loading things, for me to speed it up a little bit and put some background music in, or do you prefer that we keep going in real time? Does it surprise anyone that the responses were equal? I mean, straight down the middle, an equal number of people saying, I would like you to speed it up, or I would like you to slow it down, or stay at real time. So what I'm going to do moving forward is mix it up. If it's going to be a real long kind of process, then yeah, I'll speed it up because that just makes sense for your sanity as well as mine. But if it's going to be relatively quick, then we'll stick with real time. And if there's something interesting to talk about while I'm loading, then I can also keep it in real time and chat with y'all at the same time. I guess there's always one that doesn't want to play when they're taking it apart, huh? Let's see if we can put you over here. Yeah. Little monitors. Dells. I don't mind picking up the little monitors. They're easy enough to deal with. Those are garage door springs. Oh. Good and heavy, so that's cool. Let's go grab the brollies too while we're here. Oh. Great little metal file cabinet. Here we go. It's like that little spot was just waiting for that thing. Hey, we did pretty good today for the street scrap. Yes, I broke down and picked up a grill, but it was the perfect grill for me. It fits in the truck nicely. Setting on its side didn't take up a lot of space. It's actually heavier than it looks. So a good find there. We found another trampoline frame. Of course, our ubiquitous wire shelving. A big microwave, over the hood type, over the range type microwave, so I got to scrap that out. And a few odds and ends. 2 ceiling fans. Found a new dumpster, construction site dumpster, and got a bucket load of conduit and wire. And I was talking with the site manager, and he said that what they'll try to do is put stuff in one part of the dumpster to make it easier for me to get stuff. So that was really nice. And I think, oh yes, and security lights. So right there you can see the security lights. That was from that new construction site dumpster. So we will have fun taking those apart and getting an idea of what's inside of those. And there's the conduit and a mailbox. Ah, where to begin? Where to begin? Alright, so I think what I'm going to do with these guys is just pull the lights and the batteries and then chuck the shell in with the shred. A little transformer there. So these are security lights. Battery, the lights, a little transformer, and a low-grade board. So not a whole lot to get too excited about here. It's interesting how they velcroed in used a Velcro strap to secure the battery. Yeah, and that's not even a LED bulb. So alright, so battery. I'm assuming this is a sealed lead acid. Let's see. Non-spillable. I'm going to go with the assumption it's a sealed lead acid or gelled lead acid. It should. Oh yeah, lead. There you go. All right. All right. And then a tiny little transformer. I'm not even going to bother to look at whether or not it's copper or aluminum, because it's just going to be a pain in the patoot. I might look at it before I take it in, but I'm not going to look at it right now. Right. Get you guys out of the way. Into the bucket of wire you go. These guys are either aluminum or brass, but they're kind of difficult to get at, so I'm not going to mess with those. Transformers. Okay, let's get our bit bucket out here. There's the bit bucket for stuff. Let's go ahead and get you off of here. See, most of this stuff is just going to go as shred, so don't need to worry about most of it. Now, this conduit, I have a kind of a new source for, well, I don't want to say it's a new source. It's an electrician that I know, and he tells me when they've got different sites they're working. So this, I need to go through and pull the wire out of these and then get this stuff all put together. So for right now, it's just going in here. And I've got you and your wire. That's all good strippable wire. Solid core, good heavy gauge. There you go. All right. Big over-the-range microwave. Let's get to work on you. Business end is right here where I'm working on it right now. Oh, that one's missing. So sometimes we would just go after the transformer and leave the rest be. In this case, I'm gonna have some fun and take everything apart just because. Let's see, you're gonna be brass, so we'll hang on to you. Right there. Insulated copper wire. Some brass connections on that. Let's do is see how easy these sockets come out. I don't know if they come out easy enough, we might. Yeah, we'll keep those to crush up later on. Alright, so the first of several motors that we take out, this one would be for the turntable. I don't know if it's several, but so there's a small motor. That's my small motor bucket. You can certainly scrap those for the copper if you are so inclined and you have the time to mess with them. I'll go get you guys out of here because you're holding something in place. Something's got to come out. Now these over-the-range microwaves tend to be really oily and greasy, so I definitely recommend gloves here if you're going to do these. Okay. Another thing, because these are so oily, these over-the-range ones especially, you should be careful if you're going to keep them any length of time before you get around to processing them, because they will attract bugs. Down here in Florida, the state bird is the cockroach. So I'm always very careful about keeping anything around the house that can attract the little critters, because we get them even when we don't do stuff to attract them. They tend to show up. So when we're actively trying to destroy them, they show up. And the neighborhood kids appear to be coming out, so I may have to stop recording. I apologize. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording because the neighborhood kids are playing. So hopefully I'll be able to catch some snippets as we get further along. Well, I decided not to do any more recording at the house the neighborhood kids kept coming and going on their bikes up and down the street, and it was just better to not take any chances with that. So we've moved on now to the scrapyard. Now, when I first got here, the gentleman on the right, he's the guy that came down from Chicago, if I remember correctly. Real nice guy. He was in the Bobcat, so I didn't expect him to come over and talk to me, so I didn't put my mask on. But as you can see, we are keeping our distance as we talk from across either side of the truck to each other. And then he's going to head on back to the Bobcat and go back to work again. So, and I am going to sit here and get this truck started. get out of here. Take care, my friend. We'll see you next time.
All right, y'all have a good one. Good day. Have a good one, Shark.
Clouds rolled in today. This morning it was nice and clear. But now it has gotten cloudy. Back up.